We had a couple of wonderful days visiting Worlds of Fun up in Kansas City. Join me and my niece and eventually my family as we hit Worlds of Fun for the first day. Alright, so first time walking into the park, it's just me and Naomi because everybody else was a bum and slept in. And you see there's lots of trees as we go past the falls. If you stay at the campground, whether in an RV or rent one of their cabins or cottages, you actually come in by Oceans of Fun, their water park, and then you get to walk in through this little loop through the back of the park. And staying at the campground as well gives you 15 minutes early admission to walk wherever you want to go, so you can be the first one in line. So guess who's going to be on the first ride on Mamba?
Please limit your smoking to the designated
I just realized
smoking
that
areas
we're on a
located.
trip. I am on a trip.
Yes, you're on a trip within the trip. Rapids ride. And there's our goal. First stop on our first morning. Everybody else sleeping, but Naomi and I, yeah, we're hitting Mamba first. We just got off of Mamba. Great ride. Love the first half of it. You agree?
Yeah.
My only complaint, they had the mid-course brake on fairly hard. And so the second half with the airtime hills was just slow and you kind of crawled over. But we had a front seat ride and a back seat ride before the park even opened. How's that for cool? Awesome first drop. The pullover if you're in the back is really good. Love the first half, like I said, if they just loosened up the mid-course a little bit. But we're actually now 5 minutes after park opening. Now we're going to head into the rest of the park. Alright, so just got a quick ride off the Boomerang. First time Naomi has ever gone backwards on a coaster. What'd you think?
I have a headache.
You have a headache? Fun ride. Actually, they got the Vekoma trains on this with the old shoulder bars. No vests on it. Not bad as far as roughness goes. I've definitely been on rougher Boomerangs. But, yeah, it's still a boomer.
Never again.
Never again.
Never.
First time she's ever gone backwards on a ride.
Never again.
It's funny. She screamed the whole way. Ah! One thing nice about the park, lots of trees. It's a hot day, somewhere in the low to mid 90s supposed to be our high, but the trees definitely help. And the one water fountain we stopped at, cold water. Next stop, this little guy. Skyhawk, which goes over 300 feet in the air. This is the one that actually used to be at Knott's Berry Farm that you might have seen in the news a couple times because it got stuck up there for hours, but I don't want my niece to know that. Fun little ride on Steelhawk, and hey, it didn't get stuck this time. That's always good. Naomi was really excited when she found out that it was the one that got stuck, and just loved that part. So now it's off to Patriot. Woohoo! There goes Patriot down the hill. A little bit of a shorter train. It's only got 7 cars on it. Something interesting here in the station. It's a hot day and the fans aren't going. Why? Your very first inverted coaster, what'd you think?
That was fun.
Like Patriot?
Yeah.
You can see I got a little bit of the wind-blown hair look. So, I want to say it's a little bit like Talon at Dorney, but great ride, nice layout. It's not a Batman, but yeah, good stuff. That's not a bad thing about being a Batman. I like unique. Alright, so this is the coaster I probably hear the most talk about, Prowler. So we're going to give it a ride here. From what I hear, it's supposed to be a great ride, so we're going to find out. Okay, so first ride was in the back row. No wait. This thing never stops. Awesome ride. So guess what we're doing again? Round 2 on the Prowler. So this is Worlds of Fun, engine number 33. So we are starting to head out of the park. It's not even quite noon. There's Naomi. We're gonna head over to our cabin, get lunch, change clothes, and get ready for the water park. In less than 2 hours, we have done every single roller coaster except for the spinning coaster. We've done several other rides like Detonator and Steel Hawk and a couple of other things. And had a great time, had no lines because we were there at park opening on a weekday. Hint, hint. So we're looking forward to going to cool off because it's hot out here today. It's already in the 90s and it's just gonna get hotter. Woo! So here's Falcon's Flight. Brand new ride. Not open all day. Haven't seen an operator anywhere near it. So here's another area of the park. Along with their smaller theater, this is the Moulin Rouge, which is where they actually have their shows going on right now. At least the music show that we got to see. It's a little theater here, which I'll show you in just a few minutes, but a great show. You know, theme park shows are very hit and miss, especially when you get a non-Disney music show. They can definitely be off, and you know, kids are trying hard to sing, but they just don't. But these guys here actually do a really good job. They sing every song sounding very good, on key, lots of energy, even for a small crowd. They were just having a great time and made a lot of fun. We really enjoyed the show that they put on. So if you're here at Worlds of Fun, I'd encourage you, come see this. Good shows, you'll have a great time, especially if you like 80s music. So a cute little theater here called the Moulin Rouge, where we're waiting to see Don't Stop Believin. You can see some side tables and all sorts of celebrity photos there. And then the closed snack bar, although it's a Monday and it's slow. They've actually got a balcony up there as well. So we will see what kind of show this is. And of course, and Naomi, aren't you looking forward to this?
Why do they have an iPhone? Why is Adam Levine up there?
Believe it or not, I actually found somebody who recognized me. Ah! Well, there's one I wanted to ride, but it's closed. It was open earlier though. Okay, so believe it or not, this is our third time walking in the park today. We actually came out, got lunch at the trailer, went back into the park, spent several hours in the water park, and now we're going in at 8 o'clock or so. Park has 2 more hours, time to close it out and get some night rides. So that's their Boomerang right there. We took a couple rounds on that. They've got a cute little Autotopia. I can't remember what it's called here, but fun little ride. Nice look at it as it comes down. See a hint of the light package that's on it.
To the cabine music.
So many good things here that like Patriot's an awesome coaster. But let me show you one of the things the Worlds of Fun has not done well. Notice what is not moving. 90 some odd degrees, no fans in any of the ride stations. And the rare time you see one, it's still not working. Worlds of Fun. Take care of your employees and guests. Get some fans. So as the sun starts to go down, you can see the lights start to come up. Give you a little look. And then that is going to look awesome at night. What the Cyclone Sam's cloud poofer is, I'll give you the secret. It's a chance trip on. So if you've ever been to a carnival and you've seen a roulette wheel, it's like that inside with black lights and fans and lots of noise and lots of fun. Great setup with it being inside. A lot of fun. We had a blast with that one. This is one of their other new rides. I absolutely love these. So, kind of one of the very first rides I ever went on at a park was something like this. Was one of these at Marriott's Great American California. It was called Fiddler's Fling. It wasn't Fiddler's Fling. Triple Play. There we go. Give me a second and I'll remember it. Okay, another video for the train nerds. real pretty look at the Coasters restaurant with the lights coming on. And of course, right behind it, there's Mamba. Guess where we're heading. So that was the end of our first day. Day 2 is going to be a separate episode, and that's going to have more of my thoughts and an overall review and survey of the park. After this trip, my family gathered together and kind of shared their thoughts, good and bad, about the park and what our trip was like. Here's what they had to say. So, we are all done with our trip. This is my mom who's come to join us for the last day, but she didn't go in the parks. So we're going to kind of talk about our favorite parts of the park real quick, and we'll just go around the circle and start with Margaret.
So my favorite part of the park was Steel Hawk. Because I have neck trouble, it did not hurt my neck, and it went high in the air. It gave us a great view of the entire region, and it was really relaxing.
Okay.
So that was my favorite.
Joseph?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. We'll come back.
I'm just gonna say Lazy River, because the Lazy River is the best part. Many park has the Lazy River.
Okay. Amber?
I liked the little rides, like the small swings and the cheetah chaser type of one.
Spinning Dragons?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
the roller coasters are okay too, but I like the small ones better.
Okay. Your turn. What'd you like?
I liked all the crazy roller coasters except for Timberwolf because that one's too crazy. It's like it's not crazy, but it's like it's a wooden
Rough.
coaster. Yeah,
It
rough.
needs retracking in the
It's
current
a wooden
corners.
roller coaster. It's terrible.
The one that spins before drops.
Oh, the rotor, which I can't remember what they call it here. Yep. Okay, what else? What was your favorite coaster?
Mamba.
Mamba?
I liked all the airtime on it. That was fun.
Okay. So, anything you guys did not like?
Oh yeah, I can think of one thing.
Okay, Margaret's got one. Swing it
I
around.
think that they need to have more spray misters on hot day or fans, especially where people are lining up for coasters, because when it gets excessively hot, that can be a problem.
The floor was really hot.
The floor was really hot?
And I forgot, like,
Oh, you mean the cement? The floor. The ground.
Black top.
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
people just kept leaving tubes all over the place. It was annoying.
Yep. So you can tell where he spent most of his time. Oceans of fun. Anything?
It was really understaffed. Like, the poor people had to stand there for twice as long shifts, doing twice as much work, and everything loaded half as fast because they didn't have enough people there. And you need at least 2 people to be able to load a slide or a roller coaster properly, and they just weren't there.
Okay. Anything you didn't like?
Well, when you're like in line for the roller coasters at the stations, like it was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't, like when you're outside, like you couldn't really feel that it was really hot until you go inside the station where everyone is. And like the people that work there need fans. So they need fans. Like they are really, really hot in there.
Would you go again?
What?
Would you go again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay.
I wouldn't go again.
Yeah, because you spent so much time in the park. She didn't go at all. Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to a return trip. You probably heard my comments in all the other videos. So, but thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed our trip out here. So thank you so much for joining us for our day. Hope you enjoyed this look at Worlds of Fun and what we liked and didn't like. It's a great park. Be sure to check out part 2. You'll enjoy that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, too, for all my patrons for helping make trips like this possible. Well, I couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much.